He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. Dr. Samuel Jones. Is that a building?
Daddy. Daddy. Please don't kill me.
Let's get ourselves immersed, shall we? Can't move. Okay, just pass out. Maybe I got done after a hard day's work, and then I just decided to take a nap. Amnesia, a machine for pittance. Am I woke? Ooh, there's blood. Is there blood? Why is everything tilted sideways? Okay. Ah, this is nice. Oh, there's power! In my dreams I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricating us, it crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The foetid heat of the jungle mired somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there is something alive there. A rat? A damn rat gnawing through my brain, eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? I wanted to go down. Can you, hold on. Oh, it's just the date. Wait, is it? It's not. Okay, whatever. Ah, it's pretty. I like this. It's roomy. Can't seem to open any containers.
Daddy, find us!
Find you? Well, I was just told that you're in the attic. I woke alone in the house in silence, the missing sound of children playing in the dark and feared sepulchre, beckoning me to begin a descent to the alarm, where surely only bodies may be found. No matter, my children call, I shall answer. I will find them. Ah, I will find them. Ooh. I don't want to go in there yet. See, there's, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. The Lulom. The Lom? The Loam? How is that supposed to be said? The, bathroom. Ah. It's a nice bathtub right there. See, there are candles, but I can't do anything with them. Alright, that looks like the right way.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
I can't crouch jump? That'd be lame. I mean, it'd be great, but it's lame that I can't. Some great green lights. Ooh, it's a doll. Or is it a doll? Looks like a doll to me. I can't open drawers, which is disappointing. Alright. There's no staircase to go down? Alright. So we shall rise.
Papa, Papa, this way.
Ah, I see. Oh. Is that the bowl? Let me pick up thine ball. I'll bring the ball back so we can play some kick. Some kickball. Let's do it. Which way now, my children? You wish to lead me my way, so lead me. Ah, the attic. I always knew the attic would be the place to go. I hear footsteps, so up I shall rise.
There's a bad man coming.
Is there a bad man coming? Is it a Batman or a bad man? What is that? Some pretty intense footsteps going on, if I do say so myself. Some stippy steppies. Does the lantern have fuel? Ah, pig head. Rotate it. There we go. Alright. Seems I can go there. I don't know how much power the said lantern has. Quite the nice home. What is that? Is it a map? Edwin in the Knox Diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be Christmas this year. He is much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He is gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing and hid it with a rolling pin. Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. There's a bad man coming. I might want to hasten myself.
We're hiding, Daddy.
Oh, I saw you. I saw you hiding. Just for a second, and then you ran off and knocked over a box. Why would you do that? You said there's a bad man coming. How can you be playing hide and seek while the bad guy is coming? Ooh. The music has stopped. I wonder why. Oh. Oh, only when I'm not looking, yeah. My dear children, I shall find you. Ah, something I can open. It's my alcohol storage. Oh, I see you. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. February 14th, 1999. Or 1899. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Biting back the temptation to box his ears for impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I had told the children, truly this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it'll be merely the first of many. Dude. Louder in that direction. Hello? Do you mind whispering in a quieter tone? My house has some good power. I mean, if I was sleeping, I would have turned the power off, maybe? It's a bit waste of power. I mean, those are candles. How did anybody ever light those? Here's someone.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful tomato bills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
Ooh, ancient tablets. And a book. It's quite a nice flower vase. Oh! What's that? Did somebody bombard my house with missiles? That was a nice painting. You knocked it down, you jerk. This guy's a fan of pigs. Door I can open. How useful. That door is locked up. Another painting on the ground. Do you know how much these paintings cost me? Each of these paintings is worth £1 million quid. That's the British term for it, as far as I know. Ah, my cellular device seems to be ringing. I must answer it in due time. Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Huh? Precious eagle cactus fruit, help us? Is that my code name? Do I have a code name? Yes, my code name is Precious Eagle Cactus Fruit. If you don't like it, you'll have to talk to my superiors about that. Ah, Newt. November 7th, 1898. The bank is refusing credit to the ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep once the children and servants are safely asleep when they cannot hear me. My darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined the family name. What? That I was to remain a local butcher? What are these 2 arms compared to the multitude that can be applied? Without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanisms we can find in the looms and the mills. But if the bank has its way, it'll all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle. Ah. You rifle your rifle. I too write my rifle twice in my notes, as if I was talking. Ah. That's odd. I don't remember closing that door. Hello, I seem to be locked in my house. But I got it. A If you won't let me out, I will bust this door down. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Let me out. Kind sir on the other side. Won't you let me out? Whoever locked my door will have to pay. You will pay 5 billion quid. Noise clock. Oh, I see there is a thing here. But how does one open said thing? Is there a book contraption? That didn't work. Okay. Maybe the clock. Turn it 9:05 and it'll open the door. No, that's not. The alcohol, maybe. I see that I can open this. Ah, my rifle! My rifle, my rifle. It opens the most secret of doors. Ah, I have secret. I don't know what that does. Replacement is satisfactory. It's like a pump. Better be in an intestinal canal, like a tapeworm. Already hosting an intrusion and the breed. Brass better than copper and more resistant. Filaments sewn to bone mold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential composite. Replace straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inductions to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerate resetting, resulting in naturalized movement. Within 2 to 3 days, subjects will require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotion distress upon reactivation. Damn it, damn this wretched soul. If only it were clockwork.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Yes, indeed. Somebody taking pictures of my Wii-Fei? Is that my boy? That looks like a dude. Could be a girl. Girl with short hair. Most of short hair aren't bad. Ah, another lever. It's, yes, it opens that? Yes, indeed. Okay, hold on, I gotta check what's over here, though. Is that Hitler? No, no. Why are there so many people? Now that's a good Hitler drawing. If I've ever seen a Hitler drawing, that's a Hitler drawing. Alright, so there's this lever back here. Maybe I'll turn it just to see if it does anything. Alright, and this one is up on and down is off. Must be. Okay. Ah, earthquakes. Ah, loading screen. I did not expect a loading screen. In Lily's honor, a banquet, 4 glassy orbs fixed upon a point in heaven. Wipe down your trousers, man. There is blood in this sweat, and it is most unseemly. Machine for Pigs is such a nice turn on Dark Descent. It was dark and horrible, and this one's like, I'm a rich guy. I have a nice house. There's actually power here. Ah. All right. What was that? A newt? Edwin of Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook and he came and shouted at us. Just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy, Cook says it's because of the guns in there. But he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyways. Ah, good to know. Why is there a heavy breathing? Or is that could be a fan? A really loud fan? Sounds like breathing to me.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
I'm on my way. Doesn't look like I can open anything up there. Oh dear. Do you mind? That voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark. If only I can find the entrance. Oh, I gotta read these. Once we sat to weep, lilies pass under weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the painting, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered these secret places and taken refuge there. But they slept in the attic when they were babies in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there. Now, I remember I insisted upon it, midway between my bedroom and my office. Midway between his bedroom and his office.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in it.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Okay. So those aren't openable, as far as I've experienced. Is that my guy breathing? Well, you're crazy indeed. Did you just stab the child? He's bleeding. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Some good sounds there. Hello. How are you, Joko Tice? Call you Joko. Why sound cut out whenever I look in different directions? Ah, it's a poem or something, and I don't feel like reading it. I guess I'll read it. Dies ist hers. I don't speak German. I kind of speak German, but I don't know how to properly speak German, so I'm not even gonna try. Unless it's not German. I mean, German might be similar to other languages. Oh, I thought that was a rape scene for a second. I was like, oh god. Why do you just have paintings? I want to explore. There's 3 different directions I want to go right now. I don't want to continue and miss stuff. Ah, it's my exotic animal gallery. I have a hippo and an anteater. I've actually never seen an anteater in like real life. It'd be a cool thing to see an anteater. Oh, I can move it. Ah, there'd be a door. You know, I don't feel like going through there. Oh god, why would you have a spider? Oh, butterflies. Madame de Pigador? Can't open the other door? I can't see like any detail on any of these. Alright, let's go through here. Ah, outside. Don't want to let the cold in. I'll go look the other ways. There was other ways to explore. I can't go that way. I can't go this way though. Never mind. Alright. La-da-dee-la-da-da. We shall go this way. Hello? Anybody home? Ah, right, it is my home. Ah, more outside. I'll go outside later. Oh! Hello?
Do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How?
But there
Where
is
should I go?
power.
Hello?
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 Alright, there is power though. Maybe it needs more power. Oh, this is where I would have ended up going through here. Okay. Although there's... Hello? It is I, the house owner. You are intruding on property that is not yours. I ask that you leave the premises immediately. December 20th, 1899, I am to have a visitor. The distinguished Professor A. The distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being. After my prolonged absence from the club, but I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Ripper, he was often called the pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to Duff and Wheedle, and my dear sir, but you must still grieve. And perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice, but to refuse, that would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trippery, see whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsy, vivisected whores, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of this golden age. I may be introduced him to Jack or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Alright, locked. The bathroom. Ah, I cannot flush thine toilet. Why is there locks on everything? I know you're watching me. Who puts a blank painting before the bathtub? Alright. Outside we go. Ah! My children! So going that way, I would have just hit a dead end. These two doors come out at the same door. How do I... Can't help but notice the gate is locked. There must be a trigger somewhere. Do I have anything in my journal? I do. And after the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get the trophy room into the guest room so quickly? Everyone considered you quite a magician. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers." Oh right, yeah, I forgot about the bear. Oh god. I came in here earlier and I moved the bear, but I put it back. Ah. Anything I can mess with? No. What did this do? I guess it's done. Anything in my journal? Nope. This is still not open. My house has many secrets indeed. Some of which I don't even know of. Ah. Oh. Ah. What the heck is that? Ah, hello, you have moved. I shall endeavor to be careful. I can't lean. You could lean in Amnesia the Dark Descent. Why can't I lean? Oh. I shall investigate the room you came from.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
It's a long drawer. Oh, there's something in there. Move. Never mind. Old Sally Eye, the doll's category. It's another poem. You know, I'm not a big fan of reading poems. That's why I barely passed speech. Because you have to, all you do in there is do poems. Although I guess in English you do poems quite often. I feel bad for people who do poems. People who are bad at poems, at least. People who are good at poems, like, congratulations, you made something that can make lots of people happy. Or sad. But, for the most part, poems. Ah, haha, I see. Where did the thing go? I'm gonna start knocking over like all chairs, just because they look like people whenever I'm crouched.
I am off the market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
None of what? May I question you as to what you are talking about? Ah. These are open now.
It's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
It is? I wrote something in my journal, so I must investigate it. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards, delighted in their discovery. Very well, it seems my route is predestined. The descent begin. The descent. Ah. Why don't I just use doors like no? Oh, I see. I heard a screeching sound. Ah, the descent begins. It does.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
An egg? Why are you finding eggs? Eggs aren't stone. It's probably just a really smooth, polished stone. I thought something was breaking in the door behind me. So I turned around and then I turned back only to fall down the hole. Planted the fingernails in flower pots along the river when it's dark so the sun could catch them. All the world is an egg, he reasoned. We will grow hands now. We will grow hands? The teeth trophy earned. Huh? Complete the first part of the game.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, madness. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. Ooh. This game seems less scary so far. I say that and a barrel goes rolling past me. There's like no secret things to find. There's no tinder boxes so far. I need to get a new fuse. Some boxes block my way. Okay. New fuse it is. I think that needs to go down. Oh, that worked. I thought it was like a soda can. I was just gonna throw it in there and see if it blew up.
Bandaged feet and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
So, go have sex? It's the easiest way to give birth to something that's not machinery. Although I guess if it were that easy, I would be with child. Well, I would have a child, not be with child. Ah! Yes. I do like getting stuck. Oh, there's you can crouch, okay. Another gate. Another gate. Lots of gates around here. need a fuse. Oh, a fuse. August 19th, 1899, von Reichenbach writes of the Odic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but there in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed heads of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immersed in a solution of Brennenburg, compound upon his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Ah. Oop. Oh, hello. Oh, that's just in case I lost the one at the top. I can throw items. Clicking L1. That ought to keep him out. How did you get up here?
We know the way.
Is this one like... Is this
Hold
one
still, for
purely
God's sake, hold still,
story-based?
child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Like, There doesn't seem to be any, like, laudanum or tinderboxes or even a need for fuel.
I told you he'd come.
What do I do here? Ah, trapped. Ah, okay. Cool. Down I go. This. Okay. Da, 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 Machine for Pigs is boring so far.
I have such visions to show thee. If my jaw be unshackled, and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, madness, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
If somebody out there could, like, guarantee me that I would get people to be able to, that people would actually watch my stream later tonight, like, say, 6, 7 o'clock till like 3 in the morning, something like that. If somebody could guarantee me that people would watch a stream that's long, dude, I would 100% stream Soma later tonight. Or maybe I would finish this game. Oh god. Shut it off. Whatever. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into a very loam. beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how when building the underground train, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What places lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating. What we find at the center of the planet. My architect tells me this is the great iron ball. It is an egg of the world. Lots of glasses. Lots of glasses and dentures. Oh. May 1st, 1899. But then what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brutes were harnessed? Thus, would they sing? Would they find their own good? Or God? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now, no, they will not, but they will happily accept fealty to a God thus thrust upon them, and worship it, thus given. In this I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrelevant threshold is passed, I understand that we are too shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. This dude's more insane than the last guy. Move. Move. I can't open the piano? That's lame. That's so lame. A good mirror that's pitch white. I love a good white mirror. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of a laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from hiding pens out onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. The section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Great transition from red to white. This dude knew what was going on when he decorated his house. He was like, you know what, I want my house to be super cool looking. I'll be over here trying to open doors. That one opens. I see no reason to go out that way. I'll investigate this room first. Would anybody like to tell me as to why I heard a creaking? No? Right. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired, one might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives onto the streets, alleys and gutters, running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed all over passers-by, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not a machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker or fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject beverages or reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Indeed. This looks like a thing where I can't come back, so... Stupid pig. Do you mind? I'm throwing a pig around. I'd like it if you wouldn't heavily breathe into my ear. Pew. Oh, I didn't go right there. Pew. Nope. Oh, that's gross. How in the blades are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if the base equipment we are provided will simply not perform its designated functions? These cursed new fangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag mangled before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it. And the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be burnt turning that crank handle all day until... Oh wait, hold on, what? Only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod, it says, enough for a night and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the damson Templar for a jar.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Ah. I must move thine car. First I must refill the fuel. Hello? When it starts flickering, that's normally not a good thing. Canister looks as if it may fit in the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid and holy reek. I will not think of which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into the dark machine's room. I have more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to the service. Ah. So I need this. Well, I'll do that in a sec. I'm curious if there's any notes. Let's get this back to the fuel station. Heard something. You stay here while I investigate. Actually, you come with. What I'll do. Boop. Didn't work. Where does it go? Oh dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must take my escape, grasp this container and its putrid contents, and flee its place before the creature that nearly man returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow me onto hallowed ground. What tank? This tank? Seems quite appropriate. Was I pouring it out? Can I sneak out through here?
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
twin candles bent to the wall of a central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all the others, so the old priest has gone to the holding pens. With his flock, he says, he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. Ah, a shepherd indeed. Goddamn freaking thing wasn't playing. Turn this shit off. Who's over here playing freaking shit? Turn it off, I say. Stop, it's too loud. Turn it off. It's hideous, it's ugly, it's disgusting. It's not, don't play it. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives, now drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that man distributes. My church is full, and my charges are saved. He walks among them. They almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico, it is to be praised that, in the face of such appalling tragedy, from the confines of his sick buds as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London, not content with the rise to become a dominant food produce business in the land. He distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in my gratitude. That's cool. I heard a thing. Okay. Nothing works here. That's great. I have the power to light candles just with my touch. Some kind of mechanism is secret and infernal I want to know about. The missing candlestick is nearly the answer, but why? This cannot fathom. Why hide secret machines in a place of prayer? And where are the faithful? Why are there drag marks about the altar as if someone was pulled away? Are there drag marks?
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Oh, it got super dark. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What beast? Stitching of parts. I doubt I will ever be found, yet I have you this scrawled in Malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. My fellow prisoners, keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is finally my turn to make the dark journey onto the interior. Well, that was our first encounter with thine enemy. The throat. I think I might do Justine at the end of this stream, because somebody told me Justine is like an hour-long thing. Why did we go back outside? Oh god, what the hell?
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at least I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those floodwaters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its body. Didn't he say his kids were dead? Like at the beginning, he was like, my kids are dead. But, you know... What? Oh. It opened. Well, don't I want to investigate this over here? No, it looks like it's pretty closed. Alright. Oh, this one.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all. But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find. We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Ah, we made it to the piston rooms. Oh, looks like there's a thing nearby. Hello? Yeah, mine's freaking out too. I'll wait for a sec. Is all the power in this place wireless? Wireless powering. pretty neat. October 17th, 1899. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trail at one end so the product naturally settles into position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We used the natural and static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge which is contained within the glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the sending arm. Mechanisms are delivered along the stun arm via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply due to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook and on the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. Ah, hello.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Alright. This area was blocked up, so I was expecting something over here. Ah. This is gonna fall behind us, ain't it? Let's scour some hiding spots ahead of time. There's a thing. A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning and bleeding, the product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefit of self-regular automation. Automation. 4. Oh, there's slidey doors. Slidey doors are cool. It's not like I need to go in 4. We can turn this back on now that I think the threat of enemy attack is gone. 5. We'll go there in a sec. Why is there just this glass chamber in the center? Boom. Boom. I'll be in here. Oh, never mind, I won't be in here because this is a new area. Well, I will be in here, but I won't be, because I won't be hiding in here, because this isn't the room. Is there already some coal in there? There is. Ah! That was loud, and this doesn't work. Not enough coal? No. Won't close all the way. Close. Whatever. Figure you out later. See, your buddy over here 5 is working just fine. Don't you want to be like your buddy number 5? Well, if you don't mind, I am busy doing your job for you. Just remember, if the light starts flickering, hide somewhere. What was the note? Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way. I fear that scale of the engine suggests a far greater work than is visible from the surface. So my friend must be correct, and a larger part of this plant is underground. We are so close to the Thames, no wonder flooding is such a risk. Okay. Fire and steel. The fires are stoked are simply the same architecture construction here as with the chemical plant. I surmise that centralized control system regulates the operating of the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it. I hope the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. So I gotta go all the way back? Is that what you're telling me? 'Cause that's not open. Back into the enemy. I shall find this quite thrilling. 1, 3, and 5 are up and running. That's good. How did I not see this? Whoop. 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 Well, it's quite dark in here, if you couldn't tell. It's also quite loud. Let me wait here for a second. I took the fire. Are there more freaking things to do? You're trapped. That is not good. Something is not happy. Oh! Hey, buddy. How you doing? Nice face. Nice arm. You know, really cool dude. I'd like to know why I'm not good. Why am I not? Oh, so being right here, you can't hit me. Being over there, you can hit me. Well, I have a feeling I should just die. Good run! I am fastest, fuck me. You'll never catch me alive. Unless actually, you'll just never catch me alive. Oh my lord. She's still facing me? eminent skateboarders, a professional. What are the Dark Voices going to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the door should be located locked, I'll have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but when Path is set, I shall ignore those noises, the snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I'll brave whatever lurks beneath and I will save them. I might stream this in 2 different sessions, because I'm getting a bit bored of this. Oh, Dark Descent doesn't seem like... Not Dark Descent. Machine for Pigs. It's less interesting than the other one. Dark Descent. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, and evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed in an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him. I suspect my great uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the processing of Mr. Darwin's evolution, but here my great uncle, I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chatels, loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. Why is there creaking while I'm walking on coal? Nearly a 2-hour stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I don't know, Machine for Pigs just, it's not good enough for me to continue playing it for long periods of time. And I have a feeling I'm at least halfway through the thing. So while we are still... we're about to drop out of our capsule. We're gonna go through another one. Oh no, we're still in the capsule. Oh yeah, I have to open it. Alright. Well, we're still here. This is where I'm gonna leave off. If you like what I put out, you can subscribe, I guess. If you don't like, you know, there's always the dislike button. That's gonna do it for this stream. I'll be back tomorrow with another one, since I didn't do a long one like I did with Dark Descent, so I'll do another one tomorrow in the hopes of finishing the game. If I get to a point where I'm bored again, I'll just stop. Let's save and exit here. Well, that'll be good. That'll be good for now. See you in the next stream.